life I've seen something like that.
Corrie, my brille kan ons kleur sien.
Hy brille kan kleur sien.
Okay, wys net vir ons wat ek kan.
Ja, asseblief Corrie, as jy net die plekke waar die kar gery het in Afrika. Ek weet, ek het die kar kry. Dis die kar op na 20 jaar uit.
Okay.
Yes.
Ekskuus meneer, het hulle permit om hier in te gaan?
Ja nee, ons het gehoor van die giant squid hier so by Betty's Bay.
How's it guys? Welcome. Today we're fishing in Betty's. I'm here with Johan and with Corrie as well. Corrie is still on leave and something unbelievable happened this morning. I'm going to show it later in the video. This is our second spot. So we are going to try for some hotties now, the bigger size hotties, and then we're going to move wherever there's color to look for a kop. Julle reg man, hè?
Ja, lekker man.
Geloof jy my? Wat hottie?
Ja, dit is 'n groot hè. Ja.
Oh. Ja, nou is 'n vinnige reaksie. Die vinnigste wat ek jou sien beweeg het. We're actually targeting kop. but I think it's going to get better once the sun sets a little bit. That golden hour, that's the chance we're going to have, because the water is clean. So yeah, we're gonna slim things down a little bit. This is a 3/0 bait holder hook. I'm just going to use a piece of foam like that, maybe a little bit. So yeah, just a piece of foam like this. So the reason for that is we're not throwing circle hooks, we are throwing J hooks, because we are using sardine as bait. Okay. So sardines we normally put, you know, we're building a longer bait instead of a dingle dangle bait, like a round chocker bait. And for me the circle hook doesn't sit nice with the sardine bait. There are ways you can do it, obviously, but yeah, we just want to use, and we're fishing, you know, to catch a fish for the pan, eh?
Yeah,
we're catching right. to get something to bring home. So that's why I thought, you know, let's shoot to kill. Let's use a J hook. It's not always the best idea, because sometimes you might hook a smaller cob, and if it swallows the hook, it's going to be a problem, because how are you going to, you know, put that back if it swallowed the hook, and it's, yeah, maybe it's going to kill the fish. But anyways, I think this is, you've got more of a chance landing a cob this way, especially with sardine bites. Okay. So something simple as that. A little bit of float, smaller hook, and then yeah, we're going to throw a sardine bait. Alright, so we're going to use the sardine. I'm just going to cut it there, behind the head. And then the best part of the sardine is the belly. All the flavor and all the blood is in that belly. So okay. The sardine is frozen still a little bit. But anyways, just going to split that open like that. I'm not going to fold it around. I'm just going to place that float inside that sardine. Take my cotton, just like that. This is also a really nice shad bait.
Okay.
So maybe just take another piece of fillet here. Just put that around there.
Okay.
Just make it nice and neat. And I just twist it like that to lock it.
Okay.
And there you go.
Now it's ready.
Yeah, just like that. We are gonna try and wait till sunset. But anyways, we've been moving around. Johan joined us this morning and we discovered something quite unbelievable. It's the first time I've seen it. I've been living in this area for 25 years and it's the first time I ever saw something like that. So I'm going to show you at the end of the video, but now we're just, you know, scratching around looking for fish. Carp is maybe not the right call. The water is, how can I say, the opposite of what we need. The water is clean, crystal clean. But we are trying to wait for sunset, maybe just get one cobby. Like I showed on Jubai's trace, we're throwing J hooks because we're throwing sardine baits. So normally I like to throw circle hooks for cob. Works perfectly, but for sardine it just doesn't sit right for me. I know there is a way around it, but I just prefer throwing a J hook when I'm fishing with sardine baits. So Jubai is throwing a 3/0, and you know, him and Corrie, they don't mind catching any size carp, but I rather go for a little bit bigger. I'm throwing a 6/0 rock point, just in the hopes of a bigger carp in the clean water, maybe on the sandbanks, maybe in that sandy water. But yeah, my hopes are not that high. So yeah, 6-0 rock point. I'm going to build a sardine bait, maybe add some chocker for movement. And you never know. We actually hope that it would be a little bit more overcasted, but it's not. So there's no way around it. So we're just waiting for the sun to go a bit lower, to give that low light condition, and that's when the cobbies come out. So for now, I don't know. I've been playing around with the drone and making videos and helping them. I'm not too keen to get my line in the water, but let's give it a go. So as you can see, the water is clean. So definitely not cod water, but we are trying. Like I said, especially when that sun goes a bit lower, it gets better for cod. The low light conditions, that's when the cod feeds, when there's color in the water. But they also use the white water to hunt in. So we are going to try here around the sandbanks, but a little bit further on, and I maybe show it with the drone, a little bit further on, you see these sand puffs. We call it sand mushrooms, and the cod also likes to feed in those mushrooms because it also gives low visibility, and they use that also to hunt in, especially when you see a nice, like a ball of sand, like a mushroom forms there in the water. You can normally throw your bait right in that sand, and yeah, we often get lucky, but like I said, difficult conditions for cod. Maybe not the right call for today, but yeah, it's also Corrie's here. It's also Corrie's last day on leave, so we're just enjoying ourselves here. It's a beautiful day, so maybe we get lucky. So guys, I just walked in here and I saw a few mullet here in the shallow on the sandbank, and also it's getting better with the overcast, as you can see. So it's looking much better. The water is still clean, but the overcast will help a little bit. Also the water is pushing, so we are going to fish the white water more. I think that's going to save us a little bit. Oh, just wait. Don't forget about your sinker. That's good. Yeah. It's good.
Oh yeah!
Okay, looks like the fish are feeding a bit now. Corrie just caught the sand shark. I'm on here with something. Not sure. Can't say what it is. Doesn't feel like an edible. Doesn't feel like a cob at all. Very slow fight. put it in, but don't touch the line.
Okay. Same one. Same one. Yeah. It's a farm. Really? No, it's a shark, yeah.
It's a small smooth hound shark. Tobias quickly went to have a glimpse at it, and he said it's the same as Corrie sand shark, and it's not. I saw the silver and I thought it was a coggy. Anyways, let's get the hook out. It's just the problem now with the J hook. Aha, there it pops out. But when these ones go over 150 centimeters, as you can see, it's a proper fight. Let's get him back.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you want?
What's up, Popo? Yeah, nice shot. That's 6-0 the Joe. Yeah, unfortunately out of season. So let's get this one back. Another shed. Yeah. Check me. Good. Yeah, the best time for fishing is now, but we have to leave.
Yeah.
But anyways, oops. Oh, Corrie doesn't like this. So the day turned out as expected. You know, there isn't much you can do when the conditions aren't favorable. But we enjoyed ourselves, and as you see, Corrie always turns it into a competition. But this will just be a bonus video. I'm going to post a video right after this of something that we found washing ashore. Quite incredible, actually. Something I've never seen before, and yeah, what an experience, what a memory. I think it's going to be a memory for Johan, Corrie and myself for the rest of our lives, and we're glad to share it with you guys. Yeah, it's always like this, guys. When the season is closed, the shad is on the best.